Reporters are standing by. Claire Wheaton is with the Labor candidate in Merimbula, Tom Lowry is with the Liberal camp in Queanbeyan, and Dan Bourchier is with the Nationals in Queanbeyan too. Dan, first to you, how are the Nationals feeling about these early numbers?
Yeah, Jane, you'd have to say that there's a sense of some anticipation, but the numbers as they tick over are being very closely watched and considered in the bigger picture. And I have to say that one of the things that keeps coming up tonight is about this part of the campaign. It was something that was handed out at some booth today that looks like it's from the Nationals, that says, "Are you voting Nationals? If so, vote number 2 for Labor," and it's endorsed by Labor. And so I thought, well, let's find out what the candidate has to say. Trevor Hicks is here. G'day, what do you make of it?
Well, I don't know where the rumour started, but Labor's picked up on it. And every election I've seen, I've helped John and the Nationals for a long time, and there's always scandal with poles and wires or Gonski. They've picked up on this and they've ran with it. And if he gets them across the line, well, good on him. But ethical standards seem to be lacking in politics, and that's why I ran.
Do you think this will have an impact on tonight for you?
I don't think so. Like, people in this electorate were just sick of politics. They were sick of having a by-election. Most of them just ran in, done their stuff that they had to do, and that was it. I don't think they even looked at that sort of stuff, to be honest.
Yeah, so probably didn't have that cut through. So to answer Jane's question, what are you thinking as you're seeing those numbers tick over so far?
Well, unfortunately, with COVID restrictions and the short period of time since pre-selection that I've had, I was always going to struggle getting around this big electorate. And the small booths that are showing up now indicate that it was just an impossible task in the 3 or 4 weeks that I had to see everybody in this electorate, and unfortunately they're showing in the early hours of this poll.
What effect has John Barilaro had on your campaign?
Well, all I can say has been an inspiration. He's been a mile of support. So that's all I think of when I look at John Barilaro. He's been great for Monaro. He's been great for Queanbeyan, and I've got so much admiration for the man.
Do you reckon he's been helpful to your campaign?
Oh, he's been great, yeah.
Because some have been saying that he's muddied the waters, that he's made it a bit confusing. The stuff with him and Andrew Constance particularly certainly wasn't helpful.
He's a passionate man. He's a deputy premier. That's why he is where he is. He's passionate about what he does, and people. If Labor tactics get them across alone and someone's passion falls bad against me, it shouldn't indicate. Politics should be better than that.
Well, plenty of passion tonight, Trevor Hicks. Thanks so much appreciated. So Jane, as you can hear, so much of this, there's so many issues that are under consideration here. We're watching very closely and giving you a sense of the mood here in the room in Queanbeyan.
All right, thank you, Dan. Good to see a few more people are joining you there at Nationals headquarters, because it's looking like a pretty sad party at first. But let's go now to Claire at the Labor camp. And Claire, what's the mood like there?
Well, it's certainly been filling up over the last hour or so. I'm at Club Sapphire in Merimbula, which is only about 10 minutes from where Christy McBain lives. And I have to say, it's quite an upbeat mood. People are happy. There was a round of applause and some laughter here behind me. And of course, you would expect that in Christy McBain's camp and in her hometown. So it'll be interesting to see how those results are coming in over the next hour or so.
Thank you, Claire there. And Tom, how are things looking for the Liberal Party tonight?
Yeah, Jane, it's pretty relaxed and pretty quiet here at the moment. We're just starting to see the first few punters file through, but there is actually a bit of confidence in the room from those that are here watching these first results come in. There's votes coming through from unexpected booths, particularly around this area. Queanbeyan, Yass, Googong's always been a bit of a Liberal stronghold for as long as it's been around, but Jerrabomber as well. So some unexpected primary numbers coming in, which is certainly adding a little bit of confidence to the Libs. They're still saying this is going to be a very close contest. They expect this to come absolutely right down to the wire. They're saying we might not get a result tonight, still looking sort of days or even a week or two ahead. But yeah, still a pretty quiet occasion here at the Liberal Party campaign, but a little more confidence than what we were seeing, say, an hour and a half ago.
All right, Tom Lowry. Well, I'm personally hoping for a result later tonight. Otherwise, it's going to go into the wee hours of the morning. Tom Lowry, Claire Wheaton and Dan Bourchier, thank you very much for your updates. Let's go back now